Hi, it is Robbie from Southern California, and we made a very unexpected stop at Home Depot. For 2 days, my daughter's been calling me. You got to get down there. Tomato plants, $1 a piece. And she said, I have found 2 in some of them. With everything going on here right now, and there's been a lot going on, I have no time to go down there, and I've got a lot I'm growing from seed. And again, yesterday, she texted me again. She went back, and they've got all kinds of stuff down there. They've got plants for 98 cents. And well, here is when I walked in today. I ended up getting 2 Romas, though I've got the seeds and I'm starting to grow a lot of these plants, and 2 of the 100s cherry tomatoes. They have a ton of early girl and big boy and all those, as you can see here. But what I'm doing is I wanted to come on, and in case you have a Home Depot, go check them out. I don't know if they're all the same. I'm really surprised on the price. This was a good deal for plants. I haven't seen this in years, where you can go get 1 plant, a container for $1. But the point is, it might be worth it for you to check it out if you're getting ready. You have to watch what you buy. Now, this aisle is a little bit more. They've got basil. They've got all kinds of stuff. All kinds of herbs. Here's plain basil. They've got thyme in here. They've got cilantro. That looks like lemon balm. I'm not sure. Without pulling it out, I've got lemon balm growing. Oh, Thai basil. And Gary's got Thai mint. And Gary's been wanting something else, and he liked that. So Thai basil would be something he has. Here he comes, because he just likes the flavor of that. He decided he's going to get that. But you have to get 3 on this for $10. So I definitely don't need basil. I kept my basil from last year, and I've been rerooting it, so I should have basil. They have a little bit of everything in here. And I was really surprised, because that's not bad. If you look through, you can separate it. We're kind of looking over right now the Thai basil to see if there was something else. I think the issue is we're both shopping, and we've both been up since 3:30 this morning. Truthfully, I was up all night. I had to get the hummingbirds ready and everything. I'll talk about that in a second. So I think he's tired too, because he got up at 3:30 to make sure I would be ready to go. I think the first one I picked up was nicer. Look how pretty the stems are. They're purple. Really attractive plant. He thinks there's more than one in there, but we'll see when we get to it. I think the issue is we're both really tired. It's been a long day, but I wanted to get this out because of the pricing. So I've got to pick out 2 more plants, because it's not $3.33 a plant. It's 3 plants for $10. Otherwise, it goes back to $6, which means I've got to pick out 2 more things. And you know, I haven't had purple basil in a long time, and that is amazing. That was $6 today for 3. I think I will go with a purple basil. They did really well on my deck. I love the color, and the flavor is nice. And you know what was really funny? A moth laid some eggs on one of them, and 1 caterpillar lived, and this was years ago, and some of you people saw it on the deck, and somebody made a comment, oh, it must be poisonous, kill it. Because I think it was an army caterpillar, and some moth laid an egg, but he turned purple because of what he was eating. And that was really cool. So I'm going to get a purple basil here, and I'm trying to see what else I can get, because this has to be in 3. And Gary used to grow catnip. He still might in his garden. 1 chives, that's all they've got. And I planted some chive seeds I got this year, and they have not come up. Mexican tarragon, cucumber's not ready. It's not warm enough. Even today, we're cold. We still can drop down to 48, 50 degrees, and they want it warmer. Let's see what else. They've got a lot of zucchini. Now, I just planted some more seeds. I already planted my seedlings out all over the yard. I'm getting a lot of male flowers now. And I'm trying to see what they've got here. This one's got 5. Look at that. The 5th one's coming up. 5 plants for $3. If I can keep that tiny one alive. 4 is good. It's kind of a mix here. Some have 4 plants, and I'm looking through. There's been a couple in the back that had 2. I mean, these are real seedlings. Look at the cucumbers to the left. They're just popped out a few days ago. You know, since he wants the Thai basil, and I want a purple basil, I think I am going to get a zucchini, and I'm probably going to go with the one I picked up already. How many are in here? And I don't want more than one. Some of these coming out of greenhouses, if they're kept very warm, warmer than our temperatures are, yes, you can wean them by leaving them outside and acclimate them. But the point is, I've noticed some of them don't grow good. So you got to be careful with them. And I will have to acclimate these. So they're going to have to probably be brought in for a couple days and then sat back outside for a few days back and forth. Otherwise, they may go into shock. But I wanted you to see what they've got. Now, they've got watermelon. It's all zucchini. All those are regular zucchini. That's a lot of zucchini. So if you're starting to look for seeds, okay, I'm going to give him that. Now I'm going to tell you what happened. I told him I was going to go look on the other side, and I don't think I was talking that loudly. He didn't hear me. So I did go through here. I'm a little loopy today. And I've been kind of quiet all week. I saw a couple of you picked it up. So now I'm not even supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be home resting, they say. But I decided, since we were driving by, he suggested it. Would you like to stop? These are 5 for $10. Now, I don't see zucchini here. I could have missed it because, like they said, don't make any important decisions today. Go home and rest. Do this, do that. I had a colonoscopy and the endoscope in my stomach this morning. It's been a long time since I went, so I've been knocked out just like, an hour ago. We've been up since 3:30 this morning. That is a fabulous price, and you can look through and see what plants have more than one in the container. These are small, but again, be careful with them in case they came straight out of a greenhouse. So, yes, we told them we're going home. Those are really nice. That's not eggplant. That's eggplant. Okay, I see what they've got. Some watermelon mixed in there, I think. Okay, I'll have to look through. That's watermelon, isn't it? Yep, sugar baby. Now, here was the problem. I did pick one sugar baby out, and I was going to keep looking, and I found that Gary went to the car. So, anyways, all is okay. I'm supposed to go every 10 years, and somehow it got skipped. And I do both. I do the regular colonoscopy, and I do the one that goes down into your stomach too. That's because many years ago, 24 years ago, there was something going on. I don't remember what it was offhand, but they decided to do both. And when they went into my stomach, they found a bunch of polyps. So they removed them. And he said, when you go again in 10 years, they were benign, make sure you do both. I mean, you might as well. You're going through the same prep that we're all going through when we have this. So I did both 13 years ago, and again, they found the polyps. This time they didn't. This time he told me, same doctor. I go the same. In fact, when I went to him, he was a kid just starting, and now he's the head of the whole department. But this time they didn't find anything, so my stomach was good, but I did have a polyp removed. And apparently when they take them out, when they're pretty good size, I don't know what it was, they now put clamps. And he said, you've got metal clamps in there. Gee, I wonder if you can use them for plants. He said they'll be coming out, but it could take a week or two till they come out. I asked him if he wanted it back. He said no. Oh my goodness gracious. So anyways, it is very important that we do this and we maintain our health, not just by the food we eat and trying to keep a good mental thought on things, but just in general checking our health. So I do it it's changed. It was every 10 years. And as of today, I have to go back in 3 years again. So now I am back to 3 years. The old saying, better safe than sorry. So in 3 years, I'll go back. So far, all is good. And I didn't overdo or overexert. I was just trying to figure out here what watermelon I wanted. And I wanted you to see the store because this is important. This has been going on all week. I know a couple of you messaged me and told me about it, but I knew I wasn't going this week. I had a heavy prep actually to go through. And then, like I said, for the past 2 days, my daughter was messaging me. I thought about it and thought, oh, no, just so much stuff going on. But this worked out good. I stopped. And then when I found my plants, Gary's going to come in a minute and tell me, I'm already in the car. I paid for everything. Now, I'm not looking for any more herbs. I will be looking for stuff, and I am still growing seeds. I've got lemon balm growing. Yes, I bought one, and now I've got lemon balm growing. But I want to take it at a slower pace, or I end up with plants sitting around. and that's what I don't want. But I do want to get tomatoes on the deck, and I've got another place I'm going to plant tomatoes. I've got, like, it's probably not a joke, 100 pear tomatoes, the yellow ones, growing from seed. So I want to find places for some of those and give a lot of them away. Romas, I got at the Dollar Tree, the seeds, and the tomato seeds grow really good. And they had large cherries, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. To me, the only tomatoes I really grow here purposely now are cherry tomatoes. Because when you want a tomato, you know you've got a tomato. If you're waiting for a big one and you want a tomato, you have to go hunt for it. I want something you don't have to hunt for. Yep, he came back to tell me he was parked and we've got to go. You're supposed to go home and rest. So at least I got to go out. And now I'm back to myself again, doing everything I can do and eating everything I can eat. Funny thing was, Gary got up with me at 3 in the morning because prep was really early this morning. But all is good. I want you to see one more thing. I want you to see that tomato stakes are quite expensive now. If you can use irrigation tubing on smaller things, like instead of spending $4 for a 4-foot tomato stake, you can use irrigation tubing instead. So check out some of my videos. And you can set that up fairly straight or twisted the way you want. And it's only like a dime a foot. So you're going to get much more for your money. So if you're getting ready or thinking about buying plants, go check out your Home Depot, see if they've got them on sale so you can get those home, acclimated to outside, and you'll be ahead of the game, having a few more already started and hopefully ready to go. With that, have a wonderful day, and don't forget to eat what you grow, and I think I'm going to get some sleep later. Bye-bye.